MIYETTI Allah Cattle Breeders Association of Nigeria (MACBAN) is an association from the Northern Extraction, and their aims and objective as an association is to foster peace and unity among themselves and their host communities, and to build political stability across the country, and are also involved in the business of livestock. The tenure of their elected members is 4 years, which ended the previous administration. The election for new members commenced. The election that brought the new chairman of MIYETTI Allah Cattle Breeders Association of Nigeria, Edo State Chapter, Usman Umaru, was initially riddled with two factions, where the other group had Ibrahim Abubakar as a contender for the chairmanship position. But after a series of deliberation, the faction led by Ibrahim Abubakar stepped down and then became the vice chairman to Usman Umaru. Speaking at the ceremony, the National Secretary of the association, Bello Aliyu Gotumu, said the consensus election was peaceful and appealed to all its members to live peacefully with their host communities and avoid taking their cattle to farmlands to destroy farm produce. He then appealed to its members to take part in the continuous voters registration exercise.
We want them to live peacefully with their host communities. And secondly, we want them to desist from encroaching into farmlands, so that they should know that the farmland crop production agronomic aspect is equally important as we have livestock production. We want all our members to ensure that they register once they reach 18 years, and those that have relocated from one location to other to ensure that they have their own voters card.
The newly elected chairman, MIYETTI Allah Cattle Market Breeders Association of Nigeria, Edo State Chapter, Malam Usman Umaru, said he intends to enforce discipline among its members, sanitize the cattle markets and abattoirs, and ensure healthy animals are slaughtered for consumption.
We try all our best to bring peace in our states. For the whole Edo State, anybody misheard them destroying farm, run to any station while they are around you. Reports. Inshallah, we will take action for it.
Some members, including the vice chairman of the association, Ibrahim Abubakar, said they will work together in unity to ensure the desired goals of the association, which is to add value to their host communities.
Inshallah, waɗanda mun ka zaɓa za a yi aiki da gwamnati.
The tenure for the newly elected officers of the Edo State Chapter of MIYETTI Allah Cattle Breeders Association of Nigeria is 4 years. In Benin,
Association, Bello Aliyu Gotumu, and the purpose of our coming to this historic town, Benin City, the headquarters of Edo State and former Benin State, which is a very, very important town and region and kingdom in Nigeria. We are here to select leaders of our association for who run the leadership of the association for the next 4 years. The period of the tenure of the former executives has elapsed, and we have done a lot to ensure that all states in the federation will have elected our leaders. Some places through consensus, some places through election. The election of the state chapters of the association can be by consensus and can be by election. That election is to be done by delegates, five delegates from each local government, chairman, secretary, treasurer, youth leader or women leader, and one prominent article in that local government. But mostly we prepare consensus because it gives a lot of peace and cooperation among members. So because we are interested in sustainable peace between our members and the host communities and the government agents and traditional rulers, that is why we mostly use consensus, and it is allowed in the constitution of the association. So ladies and gentlemen, this is the purpose of our coming. In addition to that, we are also here to sensitize our people on the importance of living in peace with their host community. They should not invade farmlands. We don't want those that are interested in destroying farmlands. Farming is equally important, just as livestock production. The agronomic sector of the agriculture is also important. We are also farmers. Some of us have farmlands. We produce a lot of grains, a lot of arable crops. Equally, the livestock sector is a great sector of the Nigerian economy. It contributes a lot of GDP, a lot. Even some aspect of the export is from livestock. So we want our people to live in peace. Secondly, we want our people also to ensure that they embrace the current voter registration exercise, which began last Monday and is expected to last nearly a year. Because anyone that has no voter's card, if he attains 18 years, he should go and get a new one. And anyone also that has migrated from another part to another part should make sure that he visited a nearest INEC center or a polling unit where he can obtain his card. If also somebody lost his card also, he should ensure that he went to the appropriate place and get a new one. Voting in 2027 cannot be done without voter's card. So if you didn't get the voter's card, which means you are not a good citizen of Nigeria. So we want our people to ensure that they obtain their voter's card when necessary. And we also want all our people to ensure that wherever they are, they visit the community leaders of that area, the traditional rulers, the security agencies or government agencies or local government officials to ensure that they live with the permission of the community. We also want them to embrace modern livestock production, because modern livestock production is the only one that will sustain us. Pastoralism has been a life and age-long practice. Culture, tradition, and so many things are involved in. We consider number more than the quality of our animals. If somebody has 100 animals, his position in the society is very big in pastoralist community. If you have 10, it appears like you are lower in standard than that of 100. But these days now, in Nigeria, in 1960, when we had our independence, the population is around 54 million. And now we are over 200 million. So you consider the population expansion. Also think about the industrial development, the urbanization, the growth that we had from 60 to date. That means the land is not increasing, but development is going on. So the land is actually scarce. You should start thinking of how to get your own private land, cultivate your own grasses. The major requirement of livestock production is food and water. That is why our people migrated from north up to down south to look for greener pasture and water. And that can be provided through modern livestock production by minimizing the movement. The government of this regime has created Federal Ministry of Livestock Development for us, which we have been agitating for long. And that ministry is working hard to ensure that we modernize our system of livestock production. So I want all of you, we want you all to embrace all modern system of livestock production that was brought in by the government. Edo State government is not exclusive. They are also interested in modernizing their livestock production. So all of you were expected to embrace modern livestock production. There are so many things there, and we'll get into that over time. Ladies and gentlemen, with this, I would like to inform you that the main reason of our coming is to select leaders, and we have done it by consensus. So the next thing is that I would like the committee secretary to invite those that we've selected so that you see them, you know them. We are also going to write to the authorities we are going to introduce them to all the authorities within Edo State so that they are free to work on behalf of the pastoralists in Edo State in the next 4 years. Selection is not an easy thing. You can see all of us, we are coming from different areas. We left all we are doing, and we are here for 3 days just to get the leaders. And we have successfully arrived at that. And what we want everyone to bear in mind that all of us are equal. Leadership is a task, and we have done our best. And we need all the cooperation of all to ensure that it progresses. Thank you very much.